Carlos, high school football has been an outlet, a way to tackle life's challenges. Carlos's mom was just 14 when she gave birth, and in the 18 years that followed, Carlos would end up in more foster homes than he can count.
I went through GCF. I went in when I was like 1 year old, and I've been moving homes and stuff, but I did find some nice people along the way.
Despite always remaining positive, Carlos longed for family. Fortunately, at age 15, he landed in a boys' group home, part of Plummer Youth Promise, a nonprofit child welfare organization. Plummer's mission is to find family for every child, family in the form of an adult who will be there for the child forever, no matter what.
Talking to the youth and asking them who is important in your life, or who do you think you would like to reconnect with. And it doesn't always go as smoothly, me getting 10 different names. Sometimes I have no one in my life. There's no one, I'm fine, I can do this on my own. And I always respond, actually, everyone has somebody, so we're gonna help you find that person.
Plummer Youth Promise believes permanency is crucial for success for these kids. Some 23,000 youth in the U.S. end up leaving foster homes after the age of 18 with no permanent family, no one to count on. Research shows these youth are at higher risk of dropping out of school, being unemployed, committing crimes, and ending up homeless.
Family means a lot to me, honestly, and it's like, it doesn't have to be people that are like bloodly related to you. Like just anyone that just shows that they want to be there for you, really.
While in the group home, Carlos scoured social media for a sign of his birth mother, Jackie. When he found her, he told his social worker, Karen, who made the arrangements for the two of them to call her.
I've always been looking for him and his sister on Facebook, but I never find them. But I guess he found me first, and I was so happy. He made me cry when he called me.
Their relationship grew stronger, but when it came time for Carlos to move out of the group home, living with Jackie, who as a young teen mom had decided Carlos would benefit from being adopted, was not yet an option. As part of Plummer's youth-guided process, social workers asked Carlos what he'd like to do. Carlos recalled a foster mother he had met at a recent meeting, Terry, and again, Plummer made arrangements.
I always had a house full of boys, so he fit right in. I think it's really important to include the family because we're a unit, and I think the goal is for the kid to feel comfortable and safe. That's the most important thing. But knowing that I can talk to birth mom and birth mom can call me and complain is something that is only going to make him better.
It was beneficial for him to be at Terry's. Just structure and opportunity that existed there. I think Carlos really knew that he was in a good place if he could stay there, but he knew that he needed his mom and needed to still be able to see her. So Carlos was able to say, this is who I need on my team, and those team members were able to put their own stuff aside and prioritize his emotional needs to be at the table for him.
Also at the table, an entire new foster family. He's particularly close with foster brother Mitchell, with whom he shares many things in common.
Same sports, TV shows, video games, everything. I think we definitely established a connection that'll always be there, like, for life.
And Jackie and Terry's connection is there too. Carlos is now living with his birth mom, but Jackie knows she can reach out to Terry anytime.
If I have something that I really want her to help me with Carlos, she will. She's always there. And I'm happy because I see my son happy.
In just a few months, Carlos will graduate from high school. He wants to play college football. The kid who once longed for family now has a full roster, and he describes himself as happy.
Yeah, I feel like I have a lot of people at my table that will go for bat for me, and also people that can like steer me in the right direction, even if I need help with anything that has to do with like any life problems or like just anything really. Like if I don't know how to do bills or stuff like that, I have people I can ask. A lot of people that I know care about me, and like I know that I'll be there.